Welcome everyone. Welcome in the Pastime Picks Podcast. I am Keith, Vintage Sport Flips.
I'm Andy, the King of Pennants.
And we already realized we already have our wrong background going, Andy.
Oh, boy.
Rough start here. No. Rough start. Let's get the Pastime Picks Podcast. There we go. So, yeah, guys, we're back. Our Wednesday night episode live here. Hawkeye Mike is in the chat already. How's it going, Mike? And Mark as well. They were also both over on my Did the Card show, Andy, that I did at 6 with Dan and Demand. Little co-hosted show with Dan.
You like that's my new thing. I'll be finger guns when people come on.
I like it. Yeah, I mean it's sort of nerdy, but sort of cool. But guys, we're doing our mystery.
Says the man who's wearing a Twitch hat right now.
Hey, Twitch is we talked about doing some game streaming. So yeah, Twitch is all the rage this day with the kids out there.
Yeah, how old are you again?
I'm a young 48.
Yeah.
So we got our mystery actress draft. So if you guys didn't tune in last week, that'll get you canceled. Yeah, probably will. We drafted a 10 actress wheel of names. So we're going to spin it randomly and then draft from that actress wheel of names. So we don't know who we're drafting yet. We try to slightly prepare, not fully, but
you did. I didn't, but we'll see.
Yeah.
The other thing. Okay, so we should probably say that we're also we've combined the actresses together because we found it a little difficult.
Yeah.
Probably more so for Melissa McCarthy than Keith probably can list every Keira Knightley short film, probably knows, every play she's been in, all of that stuff. So
here's the wheel of names. By the way, it's John Cusack, Will Ferrell, Keira Knightley, Melissa McCarthy, Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, Samuel L. Jackson, Denzel Washington, Tom Hanks, Tom Cruise is who we're drafting from. So yeah, and Andy was saying we're going to, if we hit either Keira or Melissa McCarthy, we're going to combine them and draft just a group from both of their films. So
correct.
And Andy, I made a comment on my Did It Threads show last night. I was selling some vintage clothing and modern clothing, and one piece of clothing I bought at the flea market last Thursday was a pirate outfit, like a pirate, but it was like a really well-made pirate's woman skirt.
Oh yeah.
And I was thinking we should have done a pirate draft. I should have dressed up as Keira Knightley from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, that should also get you canceled, to be honest, for other reasons. But yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't. I sold it for $2. So that was a good buy to that person. But I lost opportunity there.
Yeah.
So, on that note, I mean, it is shocking times over at the Pastime Picks Podcast because shocking times. Yeah. What the heck is going on with these polls? I dominated that vote last week, or dominated the draft, and I lost handily again.
Handily. Now. I you know me, Keith. I always come prepared. I came prepared more for this than I came prepared for our little draft coming up. So just wanted to share a few share a few pictures I have. First up,
what is that? What does it say? It's a torpedo.
It's 4 in a row, baby. And then I got this one.
Oh, that's just weird. What's up, Shane? Dan's in the house. Shane, Soda City Flips is in the house.
What's up? I'm just showing Keith all the little things. And then my last and my favorite one, I think.
That was pretty good. That's my favorite one.
I know. I figured that's why I saved it for the end.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome, actually. It's Abraham Lincoln, complete with a top hat. And he's dressed in the Lions uniform. How good is that?
It's pretty good.
In the background, the first thing, there's also multiple Abe's,
Lincolns.
I think.
Yeah.
I had trouble with that the first time. There's too many Abe Lincolns on the screen. But there you go. There's my.
All right. That's good. That's pretty good. Andy, but
4 in a row. Are you kidding me? This is amazing.
Yo, Shane, what's up, Sean? Sean's in the house. The Grizzly Adams did have a beard. Shane, so Andy was mocking me for my Twitch hat, but he doesn't know.
Oh, God, does it light up?
What the hell's going on here? Oh, wait. Hold on, my connection failed. Hold on. Hold on. See if I can fix this. All right, it's connected. It's connected.
Okay. Jeez. Oh no. What's okay? This is T.
Come on, people. Come on. The King of Pennants must lose this draft. Must lose.
Pretty weak.
What is this? What is this one?
Now I gotta buy a freaking hat that says.
I don't know what this one says. It's very slow.
Yeah.
Very slow. It's too slow. Speed it up. What was I saying there?
Cannot win.
Okay.
Wow, riveting television right here.
Yeah.
I didn't even spell again right.
Oh, crap. Did I? Maybe I ran out of characters. I don't know. Let's get back to this. So,
well,
yeah.
I'll admit that it's a little better than I initially realized. I didn't know he was... I was like, why are you wearing a Twitch hat? It makes zero sense.
I choose the best background that made it look like a regular hat. It looked like a Twitch hat.
It did,
so,
yeah. I didn't actually even know that it was... I thought it was like sequins or something.
Yeah, it did look like a bedazzled Twitch hat, which you could have mocked me for a bedazzled Twitch hat for sure.
Well, I mean, there's so many places to go. I just didn't know where to start.
Yeah. Well, by the way, I bought this hat from Soda City Flips on firstclasstreasures.com on District. So that's why I was telling. That's why I told Shane to be on the
be on the lookout.
What up, pimp? Sean, you can call me pimp too. I'm cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
Not Andy. All right.
Okay, appreciate it. I'm gonna have to fight back. Fire with fire.
But only after he Venmos you, Shane. Don't do it for free. Yeah.
Rude.
All right, so there you have it. So we're gonna draft our. Got
yeah. Well, I'm sorry. Do you want to bring up I just want to see the score too first before.
Oh yeah. So the score. I'm still lead. Still got the lead.
Ooh, it's getting close though, boys. It's getting close.
31, 27, and 5.
All I need to do is go on another four. Another 4-pedo, and we're tied, buddy.
That's true. But on that note, let's get to the wheel of names here to see who we're drafting.
A little scared about this one. A little scared.
Let me
I'm kind of like. I'm not going to say anything, Dan, but I hope it's not John Cusack.
I'm going to shuffle it up here. All right.
Who is it?
So here's who we're drafting. You ready, Andy?
Yep.
Here we go.
Okay,
I like it.
all right.
That's a good one.
Good.
Even Samuel L. was a little tough. Not super tough.
Well, I did more work on him, so I'm pretty good about that. I like this.
Samuel L.
No.
Denzel.
Yeah, Denzel. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's get to our
little Denzel. Let's see who's drafting first.
Yeah, regular wheel of names here. Let's add that to the stage, and let's get it going.
All right. I think this one's pretty good. This has got a lot of winners in it for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Question is, I think it's. I don't know if it's that top heavy. I guess.
You know, it's interesting. When I was looking at some lists, I was just seeing, just to remind myself of some of the films. A lot of the top ranked movies on my list that I would have had were not like what these other places were ranking as his top movies, which is sort of interesting. I mean, to each his own, right? But
I mean, it depends on what you're looking at. You're looking for like great movies, or you're looking for entertaining movies. Like, there's probably sometimes two different things. So,
not definitely, always. Definitely some crossover there. So,
by the way, should we also? I think I guess we don't know who's going to win this. Maybe we'll spit at the end to find out who picks the next person to put on the list.
That is an omen, Mike. You're right. I never get to pick first, to be honest. Let me fix my hat so it's more visual too. We were saying to see who we add.
If we're going to do this again, we should probably.
Yeah, that's cool.
Maybe we can keep this going for a couple weeks if it's any good. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah. I like the idea of it. All right, so one of my favorite. It's one of my. I think of my Denzel movies on the list. One of my favorite movies to watch on this list, but I think it's one of his best performances. I'm gonna go Training Day. Yeah. I mean, he's an epic character in that movie. Like such a nasty dude, and some of his his lines in that movie are epic, right? That's I don't know if that's your number one, but that's got to be number one for me for sure.
Yeah, it was up there for sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would have picked that number one. I think it's pretty. I mean, again, it's probably not on everybody's top list of like, best movies. Although I think it may have won stuff, right?
I don't know. I forgot. Be honest. Yeah, but I agree. That's what I'm talking about. It wasn't on the top of like rankings, but that movie was epic.
Yeah.
And what was that? That's the movie where he said like King Kong ain't got nothing on me. He's like standing on top of the car. Yeah, that's a great one. There we go. Dan's remember that when you vote, Dan. Remember that on the poll.
Okay, good one. That's definitely good. Worthy of the top pick. I'm going to go with one too that I'm kind of I'm kind of a fan of kind of period pieces, I guess, so to speak, kind of like, and certainly like war flicks and things like that. So I'm going to go. My number one's going to be Glory. Another, I mean, it had Matthew Broderick in it too. What is that? No, you're an idiot. Really? Are you going to do this the whole time?
No, I'm not sure.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go with Glory. Matthew Broderick was outshined, I feel like, by Denzel in this movie. So
yeah.
In the classic.
I haven't seen Glory in a long time, but I love a war flick. I like a period piece. And Andy, that's all Keira Knightley ever does is period pieces, by the way. So yeah, Dan says that Training Day Denzel won Best Actor. So that tells you how good of a pick that was.
Well, I mean, it's an easy pick, Keith. It's the number one pick, of course. Jeez.
Glory. Let me put Glory in there. Let me type that. I mean, have you seen that since like high school?
I think I saw it a couple years ago. It came on.
I
watched it, but yeah.
No, she's nice. All right, there we go. I haven't seen Glory in forever either. I think I watched it in like high school history class, and that was the last time I've seen Glory.
Yeah.
So, but it's a good choice. I mean, that's definitely.
I think that won awards too.
Yeah, probably.
Let's see. Did it win? Yeah. Well, it won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. So, and that was Denzel Washington.
Okay.
So, I can't keep up with my movies. What are you doing?
I'm just trying to. I was trying to change it up to something like not Annie mocking, just so between picks. I'll circle back to that.
Great.
All right. So let's get to our segment, Andy. All right. Let me hit this button here.
Sale of the week.
All right. In this segment, me and Andy show each other our sales of the week. We guess the selling prices we want to get within 10% to win. We want the chat to guess along. Third item overall is for a giveaway. And we're entering week 3 of the cumulative giveaway. So the person who wins most giveaways over a 12-week span wins a $50 gift card to either my or Andy's eBay store or combination of both. And we have 2 winners so far. This is going into week 3. And the winner this week also gets 2 vintage packs if they're choosing sport or non-sport. Yeah. So let's, Shane's getting his horse, he says.
You're getting your horse today. There we go.
Dan is due for a horse too. I'm going to see Dan's horse too. So close last week. So close.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm looking forward to the name of Dan's horse. Honestly, I feel like it's going to be good. Don't let me down, Dan. If you win.
All right, Andy. So this item I talked about last week on the Reseller Island podcast. So check out me and Shane and J Ride Flips newly formed podcast. It was out before me and Shane joined, but I mentioned this on Monday's episode that came out 2 days ago, and I bought these at a flea market. There was 28 packs of these that I bought at the flea market. So these are Sailor Moon past and future expansion packs. 28 of these that I picked up, and I had them listed as a multi-quantity listing. Somebody came and bought them, all 28 of them, in one fell swoop, as they say.
Yeah, I think you talked about. I remember you said you picked these up. I think right. You didn't.
Yeah.
I think, and you said they sold pretty much immediately. I didn't.
Yeah, but I was with you when I told you that. I purposely didn't tell you a price.
Yeah.
So
right. Gotcha. not that it matters that much, but interesting. Yeah, I don't know Sailor Moon at all. I don't even know what the story is behind it. I don't know anything about it. I do know that it's like for people that love. Yeah, right. Hawkeye. Yeah, Hawkeye and Mike, and I don't know if this is necessarily in Mark's playbook either.
Well, this isn't for the giveaway, not a giveaway item either. But yeah, Dan, this is total for all 28. Total price for all 28 of them.
Yeah, that's a. But I do know that like this is, for people that like anime, like Sailor Moon's one of the founding fathers, so to speak, of anime. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mike's in at $49.99. And by the way, these have. I mean, I talked on the Reseller Island podcast about these had a great sell-through rate. There was none listed, 3 had sold, and just tells you how good that sell-through. I mean, J. Wright Phillips is the king of sell-through rate. By the way, that's like, but these sold quickly, and I guess that proved true that the sell-through rate is strong. Mark Hoyle's in at $35.99.
I feel like Dan might have an inside track on these. I think
Dan's at $280. Dan might be a Sailor Moon fan.
Yeah, I'm more thinking that he's probably come across these before and probably has an idea. So he's guessing they sell for $10 a pack. Which is
yeah, Shane's in at $400.
$35.99. I think yeah. If you break it down like that, I do think that it's probably more. Because we're buying like junk wax for like $5 a pack, right? So I think. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go $325.
$325.
$324.99.
$324.99.
Yeah, I think because it's. I think they're selling for maybe like $10 to $15 a pack. Is my guess.
Well, check your math then. Let me check your math. Let's see.
Well, no, that's what I'm going with.
$324.99. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
If they sold for 10, it was $280. And if they sold for
okay, all right, yeah, all right, your math was all right. Shane's in, Sean's in. I struggle to say Shane and Sean when I try to say one, the other comes out.
Alex Soda is extremely popular with the nerds. Yeah, Soda. I think that's a good guess. I think we're in between Dan and Soda. That would be my guess. Just because you break it down by pack. Okay. So whenever you're ready.
White chocolate. Raindrops.
Damn, I thought that was a win.
What you guys don't know is Andy. That's actually how he plays basketball.
Whew.
447. Shane was pretty dang close. At
what does that come out to? That's like.
I think it was $15.99.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, $15.99. They didn't make an offer. They just snagged them. So I might have underpriced them, but I priced them slightly above the previous sale. So
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's interesting. All right, on to me.
Yeah, give me my damn horse, he says.
All right. Wait, okay, here we go. So not sharing?
No, I got nothing.
Okay,
you didn't put. I see it down below. Well, it was on the screen. You just didn't add it to the screen.
Oh. All right. There you go.
Oh, all right. So I got this is nice. So I got half of this money.
Yeah, but there are some fees taken out of it.
Yeah, fees and grading right, fees.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. This is half of my money right here. Woohoo!
Yeah,
you didn't even tell me about this.
I know. Got to keep it. So this is a little unfair because Keith kind of knows more or less what range we were in, but
I'm not sure because I think it was up for like $12.99 or $12.49 initially. I think you might have dropped it when he had his blood clot issue, or at least
yeah.
So yeah, me and Andy pulled this out of a box of Donruss Optic. thanks to some fancy editing, it made it look like we knew what the hell we were talking about. Right? We were like,
I had no clue at first, honestly.
Yeah, we were opening this. We're like, is this good? I mean, is this good? And then I did do some editing to make it look like we knew that. But
in our defense, like, there's a lot of boxes and stuff, and we were more new, I would say, to the game back then. And this is not like a big, it's a case hit, but it's not like people. I don't think people talked about it very much.
No, yeah,
and I will say, almost every other one except for him is like not expensive. You know what I mean? Like, you can easily get them for under $50 in most cases.
Yep. So yes, we got 900 from Dan. Hawkeye Mike's in at 999. I mean, that's pretty darn close, I would think. I got to think if it was like 800 or less, Andy probably would have messaged me and says, "What do you think of this offer?" Right? So that helps me maybe. I'm going to go 855. 855. Mark's in at 788.
All right. You ready?
Shane is in at 1105.64.
All right, here we go.
You let me know how I did.
I do love that one. No, you weren't that far off.
All right. So it looks like Mark was on it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes, we did talk about it. It had the market at the beginning when they kind of first came out was $1,200 for a PSA 10.
Yeah.
It had dropped considerably.
Yeah.
And in fact, like the most recent one, non-graded, it was like I think sold for $250 or $300. So somewhere around there.
Yeah, I'm very. I would have taken that offer, no doubt.
Yeah, I didn't need to tell you on that.
No, absolutely, yeah.
It was only up for $800, so I think I told you about that.
Oh, so you had dropped it.
Yeah.
Did you not put it up for 12? Or
no, there was like five other of these things that were up for anywhere from $850 to somewhere around there. So
I think we had talked about 12 before we got it graded, and
initially when it was like I was saying, like the ones that we looked at initially, the 10s were $1,250, but I mean neither do we, honestly. We don't open a whole lot of it.
No,
but yeah.
And by the way, Eddie,
one of the first times I think I've beaten you on the price of a deal, right?
It's nice. By the way, Andy, on that pickleball note, I had a pickleball party, a friend's birthday party. We had a pickleball tournament, and I was embarrassed by a group of men at that pickleball. It was like we were playing doubles, me and Kelly and the other couples. Man, they made me look bad. I'm a super athlete, as you know.
Wait, they made you look bad?
I was struggling, man. These guys were throwing curves on me and drop shots, and I was barely walked the next day. So I was, and I worked on Monday morning. I'm like, man, these men were dominating me on Friday night. they put it up on a quote board that is still up in the hospital. These men were dominating me on Friday night. Yeah,
that's awesome.
So it's up too high for me to reach to erase it. I laid that up for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't have to say anything. You did it yourself.
Yeah. So. And Sean, if you're up in Philly, man, we'll play. Yeah, I'm pretty good. These men were.
I'd be interested. I want to play. I'd like to play.
Yeah, and when you come up next, you and Betsy will play.
Yeah.
All right. So now for the giveaway, Andy. So let's let me get this going here. Hold on one second.
I'm ready. Horse time.
So again, we're doing our
cat that's on your.
It's a cat. I think.
You should have a horse. Why don't you have a horse?
Oh, I don't. It's hard to find. You can't search. I'm just looking at photos of eyes and stuff, and I love you. I'm putting I love you up there.
Keith's in trouble because I played tennis and racquetball. I mean, I played tennis for 4 years in high school, so. And I'm pretty good at ping pong too, so I think I'm going to smoke Keith.
No, I'm pretty good. But not
my goal is to make him run into Kelly. Just
and she was yelling at me the whole time. She was ridiculing me on the court.
Why can I not be there? And next time, invite me to whatever pickleball thing's going on.
All right, I will. All right, so this is the week 3 of the cumulative giveaway. Andy's going to go into what that means right now.
All right, after 2 weeks, we have a two-way tie, as you would guess. In first place, we have Real Life Perspective Show with 51. And in second place, we have our reigning champion, Mark Hoyle, riding Thunderbolt. Ooh, is that a new one?
New horse, yeah. New graphic.
Oh, that's right. I like that one, honestly.
Yeah. I make sure I get the lightning strikes in background.
Pretty good. Thunderbolt, I mean, no offense, but like real life, your horse is in trouble. He's got lightning bolts and looks very angry.
But his glass, at least, his horse has 3D glasses on it, right? That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, he's got... Yeah,
and that was...
he looks like an angry steed right there.
Yeah, he does.
A war horse, perhaps.
And the rider is supposed to be Ted Williams, but didn't really pull off Ted Williams that great. But
coming for you, Thunderbolt. I like it. I like there's a little bit of...
yeah.
You know,
little trash talk in the chat.
Competitive spirit in this house.
Yeah.
Because clearly Keith doesn't have it if he's that bad in pickleball.
No, I got it.
Wait,
you know I'm competitive as hell.
You clearly can see why Thunderbolt is winning because the rest of the horses are mangled in some form.
Yeah.
Didn't see that at first, but that's pretty great.
All right, Andy, do you want a sport or non-sport choice here?
What'd you pick the last? What was the first one that you did?
Today?
Yeah.
I don't even remember anymore. Oh, it was the Sailor Moon pack.
Let's go all non-sport for a week.
Non-sport?
Yeah.
All right. So this is going to be a little off the wall one.
I don't like having choices though, so you just decide for me next time.
So this is going to be non-sport, very oddball piece. This is a printing plate. Just a nice graphic.
These before, right? I feel like you showed me these. Didn't you have a bunch of these?
I have thousands of these.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't have, most of them aren't listed. This is a lead and wood press printing plate. Beautiful owl nature scene with the moon in the background.
Wait, how do you say that?
Owl.
You're saying owl, right? A-L?
A-W-L. Owl.
A-W-L? That's how you spell owl?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. O-W. What did I say? A?
Wait, how long were you holding the lead part of this piece?
Yeah. Am I supposed to lick it? No.
Yeah. So anybody that's interested in owls, this one looks like it's. I mean, you don't see many owls on branches a lot of times. So
where would you see them?
I don't know. I was just more trying to say owl over and over again.
Oh, okay. All right. So you have an owl press printing plate, probably from like 20s, 30s. Got wood bottom, lead top.
And once again, the type of bird is
owl.
There you go.
Al Capone. That would be a good horse name. Al Capone could be an owl, like gangster.
Al Capone. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it. There we go. Yeah,
Dan's coming in strong, and Hawkeye Mike $49.99.
49. Dan's at 90.
That might be your new nickname, Al. I wonder what other things that you say weird. I'm sure there's some. I mean,
Water,
I know Wooder.
For sure. Wooder.
What kind of like? Somehow we got to work Al and Wooder together. Are there any Wooderfowl owls? Wooderfowl owl. I like it.
Wooderfowl owl. Yeah, it's not bad. So, and I had a ton of these. Usually, I sell more letters. So people spell out their names
because they're like animals, or no? Are they?
Yeah, I mean, they're people. I don't know what they do with them. If they just display them or they're using them as a stamp, they can do either with them. But
I know, it's the worst part, right? Because you don't know. He's like, it's like a little piece of something. He's like $4,000.
Well, I just wanted to throw something different in. Like the other option, I'll tell you, the sports item was a hat. We've done hats. I think it might be a little boring for the peeps. So.
Yeah, owls are very popular.
Yeah, owls are in. Owls are in. Owls are trending. Get Al Michaels.
Mark's got a few a few base. Oh, soda.
I think I had
fighting words. Dan,
I think I have an owl or a baseball one. What the hell is it?
yeah, I don't know. Dan, I don't know.
Let me grab something.
If he has that many of them, I don't think they're up for that much. Because I remember seeing he has like bags and bags of these things, if I'm not mistaken. That's why I kind of wanted to ask if it was like a weird, they're more rare.
I'll show you some rare ones real fast.
Okay.
This is an old,
You can't see it very well.
an old catcher's mitt. Catcher's mitt.
Honestly, it just looks like a piece of.
This is an early football. You can't really tell what that is.
Nope.
The inside of a baseball. These are all from a Draper and Maynard catalog. That's all.
Yeah.
It's not showing off that well, but you get the picture.
It's not. Comes through on the picture though.
Oop, I gotta get that back. So, all right. So where are we at? We got all the guesses here. 91.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. We just want to make sure everybody can. So we got Hawkeye at 49, Dan at 90, Mark at 35.99, Soda.
Andy, your mic totally cut out.
I'm just saying sniping people. I don't know why my mic keeps cutting out. It's weird. All right, I guess everybody's in. Speaking.
Yeah, let's see if we got them all.
Okay, I think I'm probably close to. Oh, real life comes in
$60. All right.
I'm gonna say. Hey, Harry.
Harry, Harry might know because Harry's an antique dealer. Harry, what do you think? We're doing the giveaway right now for this 1930s owl printing press plate. And beautiful moon scene.
And if you need me to interpret, he's saying owl.
Harry's a Delaware guy. He gets my accent. He's down there by the water in Delaware.
Hey, you think these Temple Owls going to be good this year?
Al Meltzer, Al Michaels.
Yeah, Harry, we'll wait on you for a guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's owl.
If you want
owl.
To guess.
It's like, I guess, vowel. He doesn't want to guess. Okay.
No guessing.
No guess.
Okay.
All right.
Oh
no, maybe say no to the Temple Owls.
Yeah, Harry. If you want to throw a guess out there, we're just about to drop the knowledge.
Is that you guessing at prices, not dropping knowledge, my friend?
So.
And by the way, guys, I have a dibdit.com show tomorrow, 11 a.m. Got some stuff I'll be showing up soon in the finds of the week. There we go, 89.98. Dan is bookended. Dan is like double teamed here. He's got 90, 91.
It's like a dollar. You could be within like a dollar.
Sorry, Dan.
It's like a dollar. He has that range. People do not want Dan to win. I hope that doesn't turn into a thing. It's all good.
No, it's right. It's right. No, it's great, Harry.
Yeah,
it's all good, Harry. It's all good,
Dan. But if you hit it, you will be a legend in this jack. So,
all right, you guys tell.
I do think it's low. I don't think you're in trouble, Dan. I don't think it's that close. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess $39.99 is my guess. I think I still may be a little high, but that's my guess.
All right, let's let Andy know how he did. Let me find a good one.
He is true that he is already a legend. It's a good point.
Who's that? Me?
No, Shane said Dan's already a legend.
Yeah.
Okay. It's taking an awfully long time.
All right, I got it.
Okay, good.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this. And totally redeem yourself!
Woohoo! Bam! Did I get it on the dot? Oh, he did! That's a double whammy right there.
Oh man, it hurts.
Oh yeah, it's so great. It's so great. 4 in a row, and like Mark, I think Mark won it, right?
Yeah, Mark. Yeah, we got a two stroke. What do they call it?
What are you saying?
Two. No, yeah. What do they call it? I think it's a 2 something lead. 2 length.
It's not a 2-stroke lead. I can tell
I'm really struggling my words tonight. Struggling my words.
Wow.
Congrats, Mark.
Yeah,
Congrats, man.
Congrats. Thunderbolt gets it. Well, you can see why. I mean, Thunderbolt is a fierce-looking animal right there.
Yeah, here it is. Here's the horse in the lead right now, Thunderbolt.
Certainly not as scary as an owl, but.
Yeah. I had some bad quotes in that segment, Andy.
Yeah, no, we got to start. I'm just start cutting pieces out of this and just sort of.
Yeah.
That'll be like
2-stroke lead. I did. It was double teamed. That might have what Shane was talking about, where that was as bad as Get It Poppin'. He might have been referring to that.
Yeah.
So, all right. Yeah, 2-stroke. Yeah, no. He has some baseball printing press plates. So he probably has a general sense, probably not in the owl category.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Whew. All right.
Well,
that was a fun segment.
You can all tie it together. 2-stroke is a type of engine too, and it could be a certain amount of horsepower. So I guess.
Yeah. You have a little motorcycle horse.
Yeah. All right. So back to me.
Back to the draft. Back to the draft board. So far it went Training Day, then Glory. We're doing the Denzel Washington movie draft.
Okay, so this one I don't know that it would I don't know if it's on the tops of everybody's list or anything, but it is definitely a movie that I will watch every time. What was that about?
No, it's definitely a movie. That's good start.
No, it's definitely a movie that if it comes on, I am watching it no matter. There's a few movies like that, some good, some bad. This is a good movie. This one is Remember the Titans. Classic movie about kind of the integration of football. I don't even know where it was. T.C. Williams, I think. I can't remember exactly what it is, but
No clue.
Yeah, no, some great, some good. I mean, there's not huge name actors. I think Cuba Gooding Jr.'s in it. A couple other smaller name people. Nobody huge. But yeah, it's really very cool, and it's loosely, not completely based on a true story, but mostly. I mean, there's a lot of parts to it.
You sure you're not confusing Cuba Gooding Jr. from the movie Radio?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think
he's in Radio.
Maybe Cuba was. I get a little confused on that. But who? I think the one dude that is. Who's the blonde dude that turned out to be a good, really? He's probably the most popular actor aside from Denzel in that movie.
I need more help.
He was a baby. He was a baby driver or something like that, wasn't he? Driver. You know what I'm talking about? Damn it.
Baby Dragon?
No. Hold on.
Sunshine?
No, it wasn't Sunshine. It was.
Ain't no sunshine.
What the hell was his name? Anyway, you can go forward. I'll find out who it was.
Okay. All right. I find that an underwhelming pick, to be honest.
Please. It's a great movie. Great movie.
I will,
Ryan Gosling was in it. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know he was in it.
Yeah. Not a huge part. Yeah, see, Baby Driver was good too. I know what I'm talking about. You look at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah. I mean, that movie would make the football list, but not Denzel. I mean, maybe the last round pick for...
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's inspired. That's what I'm saying. It's not the best movie, but it's a movie that I would watch 100 times out of 100.
All right. I'm going to go... This movie would have been number 1 overall for me, but I knew I would get it at number 4. My favorite Denzel Washington movie, favorite that he's in. I think he was better performance in Training Day. But this movie, sci-fi, horror kind of vibes. I'm going Fallen. Great movie. It's him. John Goodman's in it. The premise of this one was there's a serial killer that his spirit passes through people that touch each other. And then when they brush against it, the serial killer goes into that person, and thexcellent. Yeah, Shane knows. So it's got It's got a sci-fi vibe to it for sure. Excellent movie.
Don't remember that one, but
Okay.
okay.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. Very good.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it, definitely. All right.
Let me type it in there. Yeah, Fallen's excellent. So there's what we got so far. So guys, remember that when we're just you can start making up your mind now when you're voting in the poll later tonight. I need your help. Need your help, guys.
Really? You're now pandering to people? You've come that far, you've fallen that far. Fallen that far. You've literally fallen.
I'm even recruiting Instagram people and telling people on my Did That show tomorrow to come vote for me. All right.
What is wrong with you?
I need to get back in the winning streak, man.
No,
I'm not a loser.
Yeah.
I'm not a loser.
Times you really are.
All right,
Oh,
next.
50-50. Okay.
Uh-oh. All right, we'll turn that around. Let's get this guy.
Find of the week.
All right, so last week at the flea market, I picked up those Sailor Moon cards. Somebody mocking me over there. What's going on? yeah, that is Dan's catchphrase. That's on the. Hey, Dan, by the way, they're not doing that draft anymore? Because I know they said they were coming back, but then it was only like one episode and it's not back.
Hawkeye. So, I thought you were a stand-up man. I need you to.
Thank you.
Thank
you, Mike.
Don't let the corruptness of a small man taint. What do you do? What's that?
He said thank you for the Venmo.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Don't. You're a better man, Hawkeye. Vote with your heart. That's all I have to say.
I think it's done, Dan. That stinks. Because that was the Coke podcast. That was the Amazon podcast. We were the Temu podcast, Annie. But they've.
Yeah.
All right. So my first time I picked up from the same dealer I bought the Sailor Moon packs from. I bought this vintage single stitch Joe DiMaggio Legends game 1989 T-shirt, but it's loaded with autographs, back and front. It's Juan Marichal, Louis Tiant, Jim Mudcat Grant. I didn't even make them all out yet, to be honest.
I like that name, Mudcat. I feel like that's
that's an awesome nickname. And this stuff, I think I'm bringing to Dib tomorrow, or maybe First Class Treasures, one or the other on one of my upcoming streams. But I've got a group of autographs here. Let me make myself big.
That's gonna take a lot. You set me up, but I can help it.
Look at the cute little kitten, Andy. All right, so we got the Bill Hanna autographed Flintstones image. We got the Great Gazoo. Is that his name? The Gazoo?
I think
Or
so.
Kazoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah,
Then we got a series of these Rockford Peaches autograph photos. That is which one's that? That is Ruth Richard. That might be the one that portrays like the unattractive girl in the remember the one. I'm not saying she was, but she had her hair like over her face. She was afraid to show her face. Like that might have been Ruth.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not saying that woman is. Lovely lady. And we got a
handsome woman.
that looks like B. Arthur.
It's a young bee right there.
Then check out this one. We got a little James Earl Jones.
Settle down, Tom Hanks.
Lately departed.
James
Earl. There's some other sports ones in there. We're gonna do a little Walt Frazier. We're gonna sell that tomorrow.
Nice.
We got a couple other Rockford Peaches. So all gonna start at $2 on didit.com. So come on over there. But yeah, that was all in that. I bought that giant lot of autographs. It was all Eagles autographs, really. There was Reggie White, Herschel Walker. So
cool.
Pretty cool lot.
All right.
Round. Back to the draft. That's what we got so far. Andy, recap the draft while I get my pick on here.
Okay, so Keith went first with Training Day. Probably would have been my first pick too. I went next with Glory, and then on the wraparound did Remember the Titans. Keith did Fallen, a movie I have not seen, but apparently he thinks it's good. So, and now Keith is up. Is that enough time for you, buddy?
That's good. Yeah, I'm between three movies here. Three movies. This movie, I love this movie. Not only I love this movie, but it also made me listen to this artist a lot. I mean, obviously everybody have heard of this artist, but I'm going to go with The Hurricane. Great sports movie, right? A little sports movie action. like a guy wrongly imprisoned he was a boxer, but also you had Bob Dylan, the Hurricane song.
The story of the Hurricane.
Yeah, great song. And I didn't ever really listen to Dylan before that, but then hearing that song, I started to listen to Dylan a little bit more at that point.
Yeah, I mean, as far as songs go, that's probably my favorite Bob Dylan. It's a great song.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And tells a very interesting story. I don't remember seeing. I mean, I know the story behind it. I don't remember actually watching the movie. So.
Oh, really? It's a good one. You should check it out.
I'll have to check it out.
We'll see if the chat thinks of that. Come on, Shane. I do like Dan likes it. Shane not impressed.
Okay, well, I'll see what I can do here. Let's see. Okay. I love this movie, and in honor of a recently departed person along that was with this movie as well, I am going to go with Crimson Tide. Great movie about kind of the almost nuclear war between like a Russian and an American ship. It's great. A lot of like, I can only imagine, and it's not just because I did a torpedo today. Oh.
Move your mic up a little bit. I don't know what's going on your mic. Yeah.
It's not just because I had a torpedo today. It's really more than that. But can you just the amount of like stress and anxiety in that movie? It drives me nuts. But it's such a great movie on a nuclear sub. Yeah, it's a good movie. You should watch it. And obviously. Yeah,
Dan, I agree with you. I mean, I haven't seen it in forever either for a reason. I mean,
Gene Hackman unfortunately passed away recently. There we go. I do too.
Yeah.
Great
but it's kind of movie. Like, do you want to watch it again and slog through it? It's not like it's like a.
Well, you really are really struggling here. This is everybody's right about you. You're nosediving, Keith. You're spiraling out of control.
I'm like a team where I'm starting to infight a little bit. Like they're like talking in the media about each other. It's no Hurricane. It isn't. You're right.
All right.
Here's a story about a hurricane. There's no song about the Crimson Tide.
Put this one up.
Oh, shame.
There you go.
Oh, it hurts.
You're hurting his heart. Okay, so where are we at now? What? We stopped putting that pick suck, by the way, on your stupid hat.
All right. Does that hurt you?
Yeah.
I'll do the running cat again. All right, let's do this one. We haven't done this segment in a little while.
Gonna go back in time. Gonna go back in time. In picking history.
That's one of my favorite segments we've ever done. I mean, that intro. I was so proud of that intro.
Yeah. So my voiceover.
It was good. So what we did in this one, I talk about some pick in the past, and this is sort of going into like I'll buy some weird stuff, right? And you'll see it on my channel. I sell weird stuff on Dibdit, First Class Treasures, unique stuff.
Sure do.
This was one of the more unique things I've ever bought, and it sold. It was too big to sell on eBay or Etsy or anything. But let me pull this guy up. Let me find him. This is a massive painting, and you'll see in the photo when I pop it up in a second. This painting is leaning against a van to give you a size of a.
Oh, okay. I feel like have I seen this one? No, I haven't. Okay.
So massive painting. So what we have here is an oil painting of a headless Mona Lisa, surrounded by floating headless penises. And what you don't. Huh? Well, beautiful color. Beautiful color.
Oh, glad you said color there.
But what I don't know, this will forever be a mystery, but if you see that there's 4 holes on the bottom right.
Yeah.
Where like something was inserted into that, like some other like 3-dimensional piece. No.
Stop it.
No, there's something inserted into it, like a 3-dimensional like object.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling it might have been like a Mona Lisa head. Or maybe
I can only guess what it was. Yeah.
I have no idea what it was. And I tried to research it, could never figure it out. And actually I had my dad fill in those holes. And we sold it in my antique shop. Because you can't sell a painting with holes in it.
No, probably not.
So that was like one of the more weirder things I bought. And I loved it though. I would have kept it. But it's a little bit of a odd piece to have hanging on the wall. But what story do you think that tells, Andy? It's probably that's probably telling a story, or like, I mean, like, what do you think? I don't know.
I'm not going down that road. I can tell you right now.
No,
I
no.
have no idea what that means. I don't read into stuff very well. So,
I mean, yeah, art makes you think, and this was definitely a thinker.
yeah.
So anyway, wanted to show that. I don't know why I decided to share that, but it's pretty
How
fun
long
pickup.
ago did you have that?
It's probably like 4 years ago.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's funny.
yeah, definitely. It's beautiful art. Beautiful art.
Creepy but funny.
It sold very quick in my antique shop. I think I paid like $80 for it, and it sold for like $450. So it was a weird styles. Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. There you go.
yeah, exactly. Sean.
You
That's
need to
it.
come with a middle ground of both of them.
Yeah, picking history there. So that little. All right, back to the draft.
All right. Okay, I'm kind of a little bit
I didn't even put your pick in. What was that? Crimson
Tide.
Oops.
All right. I'm going to go. I mean, this is not an upbeat movie at all. It's not like a happy-go-lucky movie or anything like that. It's a tough watch, but it's a very, very good movie. And he does an excellent job in it. It's a really cool story. Not cool story, but it's a good story. And that would be Philadelphia. There you go.
Yeah.
That's and your area too. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
good movie. Great movie. I mean, he was a lawyer in it, right? Lawyer with Tom Hanks.
I mean, he didn't have it was kind of.
It was a big role. It was one of the earlier films for him, I think, that I remember. You know, I don't think he was a huge name actor at that point yet.
I think he was pretty big.
Was that like 93?
Yeah, I mean, he was in Glory by that point.
Yeah.
And he was, and a couple others, but yeah, I mean, I think that's probably around kind of his most popular, honestly. But anyway,
Probably his best acting work. I mean, as far as I'm sure he won awards for that, right? Maybe, I don't even know.
I don't know. It's a good question.
But yeah, great movie. I haven't seen that. That's also similar to Crimson Tide and Glory. And like, do you really want to go back and watch that?
He's not. We're not picking a lot of his brand new movies. He's not throwing out movies all the time.
No. I'm just saying, like, sometimes like older movies for me, like it's harder to watch like a deep, dark, depressing movie from the past. Like, you know, if it's like a, you know, they're great movies. And I'm not saying it's a bad pick. It's a little depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, I will say he does pretty heavy movies though. It's not like
he does.
He doesn't do a lot of like, you know, stuff where he's like, you know, saving bunny rabbits and stuff like that. You know, like,
he's got some darker stuff. Yeah.
He doesn't do like his characters are pretty much always complex and very like I don't want to say dark, but like certainly they got some aspects to them.
Well, I think he dies in Fallen. He dies in that one. Dies in Training Day. I'm not sure about Hurricane. All right, that's a good pick.
Well, but you know, just because Tom Hanks dies in it, or because Tom Hanks is amazing in that too. Actually, Tom Hanks. I mean, he was on our list. Tom Hanks could show up again for him from being in that movie.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
Sorry, Dan.
Damn you, Andy.
I know. I'm giving away spoilers.
Did you guys see The Little Things? No.
I don't think
I've never heard of that.
Mm-mm.
All right. For me, I'm going to... now, Shane, I saw a movie you put in the chat earlier. That's on my list. But this movie is not that movie. But you might like this movie. This movie ties into...
It's really pandering, too.
TheCrookedSpine.com.
Oh, God.
The newest district marketplace sweeping the nation if you're into sci-fi, fantasy, horror books.
Do you think you're really like... I mean, it's starting to sound pathetic.
No, listen to me. That's not a shtick. I'm going to go with the Book of Eli.
Okay.
I mean, it's all about him trying to save that book, right? But I love that kind of post-apocalyptic movie. It's pretty quality movie for Denzel.
I have seen parts of it. I don't know. I don't think it got the best reviews or anything, but I know it's a good. I mean, it's an interesting story. There you go.
Yeah. You never seen it, Dan? Just check it out. If you like that kind of like post-apocalyptic futuristic movie, it's very.
There's some biblical stuff to it too, right? Isn't that kind of or is that not?
Well, we're trying to spoil it for Dan again here.
Again, I'm not gonna do it. I won't say anything more. Say no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it all the way through, but I will probably have.
Oh, so maybe you can't spoil it then. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit of a. It's like a pretty dark movie. Like
It is. Yeah. Like, we're not going to be. This is a much different draft than Will Ferrell, right? I mean, it's,
Yeah, right. We have Will Ferrell draft, or who else could we have on here? Like, Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
There you go.
Exactly. All right. So let's. That's what we got so far. Pretty good list. I mean, neither of us are making an ass of ourselves like you did on several drafts here. So let's get to
You mean the last four?
Not the last four, perhaps.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Let's get to this.
All right.
All right. So we're going to do a little ripping. Thanks to the Really Perspective Show for making that little intro there.
Yeah.
It did put vintage.
Why don't you kick us off this time?
All right.
We had good luck doing that last time, so.
Okay, shall do that. Let's get over there. And I will say,
You're a little close to the mic on that one now.
well, I didn't move over to my spot yet.
No, but you were a little hot. You were a little hot on the mic.
Now still? Am I all right?
No, you're good now.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to do a little Topps hanger pack. We got Topps Series 1 hanger pack. You know what I'm chasing out of here, Andy?
I don't. What are you chasing?
I'm chasing the Larry David
Oh,
card,
okay.
auto. It's going to be a redemption card. So I'm sure likely not to hit it, but that's a card I'll keep if I hit that.
Yeah, that'd be fucking
Whoa,
cool.
come on, bro. Come on. It's a family channel.
I said funkin'. Like Duncan.
That's all right. All right. What we got here? Andy, by the way, I learned this on from Rod Picking and Punching and the No Banger Sports Card Podcast. Did you know that like when there's like buybacks for like MVP cards, when a player is the MVP, you can bring the certain cards back and get them. They'll give you like maybe $25 or $40 in store credit.
I didn't know that. No.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. If we're ripping stuff later on, let's keep that in mind. And
Okay. We'll do.
so here we got RBI leaders. Judge.
Well, it's probably going to be specific cards, though, right? It's not going to be just a base card, right?
I think it was a base card.
That they're paying $30 in store credit.
I think. Wait to look at the details of that.
It'd be hundreds of cards, or is it just one you can do, or something?
Oh yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. We have to look. We get more information on that. So you got Tyler Stevenson. There we go. Zach Wheeler. I mean, probably the best pitcher in the league right there.
Probably not, but
Christian.
depends on the
Mania.
parallels. Okay, thanks, Dan.
Oh, okay, yeah. Dan
Dan
knows.
Dan knows his stuff.
Well, Brennan Dillon.
Thanks, Dan, for coming out on Friday too. Hopefully, Keith sent you his cards or the cards in the mail soon.
Yeah, they're already shipped out. Yeah.
Cool.
Michael McGreevy. Paul
Raul?
Blackburn.
Oh, I thought it said Raul. Okay.
Pharaoh Estrada. Got a ERA leaders.
Oh, triples. Okay.
Yeah, got a Wheeler there, number 2 in the ERA list. Cedric Mullins. Royce Lewis. It's a cool card.
That is pretty fun.
Vlad
Yeah.
Jr. We got here another triple. Home runs.
Is that okay?
Otani, Schwarber, Orlando Arcia. I hate that dude. hate that dude. Christian Yelich.
Base is 20. I guess.
Oh, so you can trade in bases.
Oh, wow.
All right.
But
Yeah,
you can't trade base like over and over again, right? I mean, I'm sure people have hundreds of
there we go. That's a cool one.
MVPs.
Philly celebration.
You said it's MVPs. Is that what it is?
If they're once they're the MVP, you can trade their cards.
Just baseball, I guess, or is it anything?
No, just baseball.
Okay.
That I'm aware of. I don't think the Topps.
Okay.
David Peterson.
Yeah, we'll have to
Kelbert.
look into that.
Keibert Ruiz.
That's kind of like you when you were getting those gloves and selling them in so people can make bags and stuff out of them or something.
Wallets. Yeah, that was a moneymaker for me. That's why I have so many wallets in my warehouse. If you guys see my stack of gloves, they stopped buying and I kept buying.
Looks like you got a
There we
pair
go.
of-
Let's go,
there you go.
James Wood.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
All right, I'll save that for last. Angels. Gabriel Moreno, Tyler Glasnow, Richie Palacios, Andres Chaparro, rookie, Luis Grangifo, Brady Singer. That's good, right?
You
Sound
just
good.
kind of mumbled that one at the end.
Mason Wynn. Back to James Wood.
Last year, Judge and Otani. Okay. It's a month. Oh, okay, cool. Good to know. Thanks.
Brian Rochio.
Don't know him.
Yeah, I don't know him or that insert. We could look that up.
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
Okay.
So there we go. Cactus League. That's cool.
I don't know how good that is, but it looks cool.
I don't
Definitely
either.
a
What
cool
is
looking
it?
card.
What are these things back here? They backwards? Yeah.
Yep.
Devers.
It's a nice
These are like
card.
stars of the MLB, I think. Oh, that's a good one. James Wood, stars of MLB. That's a pretty good card.
Let me see.
All right.
I'll look it up for you.
I mean, probably like $3. I don't know. But yeah, double James Wood. That's definitely a guy to buy. I feel he's got a pretty interesting swing, and he's a huge, tall dude too.
Yeah, $1.50 it looks like.
Okay. Well, that's available for $2 on Whatnot on Monday night.
Still the steal, I would say.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go over now. Do you know, Keith, what are we running for this time? Or not run for. What are we trying to get this time? For Prism.
Prism. Is that the let's see, Prism.
Wood 3 times or 2 times?
No, 2 times. Two woods.
He's always getting wood.
Glass? Is there glass? Yo, come on.
No.
Glass?
Nope.
No idea.
All right, so the 2 ones that we really want out of these are something called manga, which I think I told you about before, which is kind of like, it's a very, very short print. It looks like kind of a cartoon, not a cartoon, but maybe like a...
Anime?
Not really anime. It's more of like a... it is sort of about that, but it really looks like a superhero version of them. And then the other one is color... What is it? Not color match? I forget what they call it. It's on here. Can't remember. Where does it go? Anyway, some color thing. I can't remember what it's called now. Would you write up there this time?
Just get lucky. It's good for a pack rip.
Yeah, there we go. More nerd shit. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you though, Soda, those things are probably some of the hottest cards you can get, though. They're not cheap. They're going for like hundreds of dollars, if not more. All right. Let me see. Is there anything that feels a little bigger? No. What are you doing there, buddy?
I was trying to find an eagle.
All right. So we're looking for a manga. That would be the ultimate. Why can I not think of the other one? It's color. Something color.
Color Rush?
So, no, it's not, but it's like that. All right. Oh, we do have a card. I'm going to put that aside. That's definitely
A what?
it's a biggie. It's a thick boy, so
Okay, ma'am.
hopefully it'd be great if it's RPA, but I probably am mad, yeah. All right. See if we continue the luck, Keith. Got Jalen Hyatt, Jared Goff. That's a good start. Aaron Donald, T. Law. I guess I'm green in the back there. This is a Prism Break. Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah,
Edwin Cooper.
manga books are good too, Andy.
Good.
I bought some of those at the art sale before.
It's the Green Pulsar rookie. Is that a Brown? Looks
Yeah.
like it. Jamari Thrash. I think is that James Thrash's son?
Must be. I don't know. Must be though.
I would assume so. Probably James. Yeah. I know. I've been lucky. Dan, I can't believe it.
So we are splitting this pack. I mean, I know you owe me like $350 minus fees plus.
What?
Yeah, for that for the Wemby.
Oh. No, we're not splitting this. These are hard to get. They're not cheap either. All right,
I'm not agreeing to split until I see the end result
yeah.
here.
Yeah, what? Don't worry about it. Montez Sweat, Kurt Warner. It's a silver, so I'm going to go from the back now. Jawar Jordan, Spencer Rattler. Okay, now here's the silver. Hopefully we get another Caleb or a big QB. That'd be great. Rookie, that's looks like it's Rashad White. Not who we want. That's fine.
You're probably right, Dan.
You
said you use half that money to buy the downtown box.
Yeah. Green Pulsar of Heinz Ward. You got a little retro.
That's terrible.
Rattler,
was he Gamecock?
Briefly. Well, he's a bunch of different places, I think.
Yeah.
He didn't fit in everywhere. He got wasn't he at Oklahoma or something like that? He was there.
I forgot. But they is he going to start for them? I know they brought back Carr, right?
They've talked about it. They've talked about him, but yeah. Jalen Warren needs to sign a contract. Drake London. Myles Garrett. I was hoping the Lions would get him, but they didn't. The story behind that is funny. Did you hear what they were saying? Myles Garrett's I want a $40 million contract and I want a Super Bowl caliber quarterback. And so he goes and re-signs for. I mean, he does sign for $40 million, but he did not get a Super Bowl caliber quarterback.
Who's their quarterback now? They brought someone in, right?
No, it wasn't Daniel Jones. What was I thinking?
Who the heck was it?
Didn't they drink? No, not Kenny Pickett.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They Kenny Pickett. Yeah, for DTR. Yeah, why did they blank on that? I knew they were going to trade Pickett because McKee looked good and he's a lot cheaper.
Justin Herbert. Then we got from the back, Jordan Travis could be a potential starter there.
Super Bowl champ. You're right, Dan. How did I forget Kenny? I love Kenny. I have a bunch of Kenny Pickett autos over there. Now I can trade them or sell them.
Green Pulsar. This looks like Green Bay. Unfortunately, it's probably Edgerton, right? Oh, Brett Favre.
Yeah. Trash box.
This is why you don't get all the good stuff, Keith. You don't
took the last snap. You're right, Dan. I wonder if he beats out. I mean, is Deshaun Watson even in the equation? I mean, is he healthy? I don't even know. I mean, if Pickett plays week 1, that's a good time to list those Pickett cards.
Yeah. Vinny Testaverde, Javon Curse, Amari Cooper, Aaron Jones. We go from the back here. Kid Reporter.
Where was A.J. Dillon last year?
I don't know. Did he even play?
Yeah, the Eagles signed him today.
Keon Coleman. I don't remember. Maybe it's Green Bay still, right? Or no? A.J. Barner.
Aaron Jones, right? I'm not sure.
All right, rookie. Hopefully a rookie. Nope. Could be Bo Nix. John Elway. Damn it! Would have been nice. Bo Nix would have been nice.
Okay, it was on the IR. Okay, Dad.
All right. 2 more left. That one's already open. It's a little tough to open for some reason. All right. Lawrence Taylor. George Karlaftis. Adam Vinatieri. Oh, we got a silver.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that, Dan. He's a card collector.
I did see that. Yeah, he's got he's got a color of, I don't know if it's his cards or somebody else's, but he's got every variety of one card that he collects. I can't remember. Some of them were very expensive, down to so it's he's got one of 199, one of 50, and then he's got one of 1. So pretty crazy.
Huh.
We got, all right, Prismatic JJ McCarthy. It's pretty good.
It's cool. Yeah.
Keep that aside. Michael Penix. This is a quarterback pack. Maybe we get lucky with another quarterback here. Let's go from the back. Green rookie. Ricky Pearsall. It's not bad. All right, here we go. What do we got here? Don Beebe. I'm getting unlucky with these old guys. All right, last one. This one has
all right.
from them something in it. Marshall Faulk. All these old people. Terrell Owens. Dalton Schultz. That's a silver, so I'm going to go on the back. Rashawn Lloyd. Byron Murphy. Okay. Go with silver, hopefully. Give me a quarterback. No. Dalton Schultz, not who I want. That's a good color, though, right? I don't think that's who I want it to be. Doesn't that look like the Commanders?
To the back of the card?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not who I want. That's too bad. Ben Sinnott could have been good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you don't win them all.
Well, I mean, if that was a Jane Daniels, still not great, right? If it's like
It's pretty good. It's pretty good, I think.
a patch, just like a
Well, it's a green patch. Yeah, it's a.
what would that have been if it was Daniels?
I don't know. Let's see.
Sanat, is that how you pronounce his name, Ben? Dan?
Yeah, I think so. Daniels. What is it called? Rookie gear. Yeah, there's some up for 50, some up for 125.
Okay,
There's
not terrible.
9 is 50 or best offer. And actually,
right.
Jim and 10 they have for 600 or something. Anyway, okay. Well,
By the way, guys, Sean just mentioned in the chat, but next Thursday night, 8 p.m. Right, right, Shane, Sean, Sean.
Jeez, what is going on with you?
I'm struggling today.
You are.
Well, part of it is I'm really hooked on this week. I realized I'm like grinding pretty hard. I'm constantly doing stuff, and my coffee is not cutting it anymore. Like I'm like constantly drinking.
What are you going to do now?
So I'm hitting Red Bulls pretty heavy at work.
Oh, jeez.
So I'm like
blow out.
Yeah. So I'm like more energetic than usual, and it's really affecting my speech, I think. Man, Red Bull's just the bomb.
Yeah, it's definitely affecting your speech.
Yeah. But yeah, next was it 8 o'clock? Next Thursday night, we're doing our Hops and Hits simulcast. We're all ripping a different box, all tasting a different beer. He
saw what I'm ripping. It's a fun box.
Yeah, I bought 2 boxes at the Philly show. One for this time, one for the next episode. So some pretty fun stuff.
Do I know what you're ripping? Yeah.
Yeah. Death Wish Coffee. All right, man. Check it out. I assume it's not good for me, but yeah.
Also, if anybody should show these off, right? We didn't talk about this. We're gonna have these on Keith's little, on your sites coming up soon.
Yeah, Spectra hobby box.
This is so I have 8 of them. I bought a case of these. So this is 2023. It's got Anthony Richardson, got CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud doesn't sign in that product, but got a lot of good lines in it. That's kind of why I bought it. So,
Dan, I was drinking the watermelon flavor or the vanilla berry something, ice vanilla berry. It was delicious. That's it.
So these,
I drank that too, Shane. Sean.
yeah.
I bought it. It did nothing for me. I mean, it's not bad. It's just no flavor. But yeah, sorry.
So
good.
Yeah, I did buy a case, so I have the rest here.
Shane's asking how much, Andy.
So I have them up on eBay right now for $8.99 a case, $899 a case or box. So they're all in here. But this is a fresh box. All of the case hits are still there. But yeah, that's probably what they'll about that.
I think we
I can do a deal. I can definitely do a deal if somebody wants one. But yeah, that's kind of roughly where I'm at. Switch to C4. It's sugar free.
Yeah, Dan. The ones I'm drinking are sugar free too. So yeah, but
I can get you a discount soda. I don't know if I can get you too low though. I have a fair amount of money wrapped up into this thing.
Yeah.
We'll see. I may still have to rip them all myself. So.
I think you rip until you hit the case hit, and then you.
The case hit isn't even the best card of the thing. They're not all that great. I mean, like they're not.
What's the case hit then?
There's a couple of them. There's something called Solar Eclipse. There's a something here. There's one of these. I have a couple. I hit a couple things in the case hit. This one's called Neon Nights. This is a case hit from Spectra.
Oh, I have one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know it was Spectra. All right, that's cool. All right, so back to the draft here. So that's what we got. Is the Book of Eli last, I think? Let's see. 1, 2, 2. Yeah, so I'm up again.
So.
All right, recap, Andy, recap.
Oh, yeah, Spectra, I think. Yeah, no, Spectra has cool stuff. So the cool thing about these boxes, I mean, there's 4 autos and 4 patches. And the patches are not like, they're all numbered patches and stuff. They're all like high-end stuff. You can get like 1 of 5 patches. You can get, this is an example of, I mean, I don't like the card, but that's a 15 patch. It's a much better kind of looking patch than those normal ones that you see. But yeah, here's a baseball one too. RPA. Those are all Spectra. They have the coolest looking cards, I think. I think design wise, they're the coolest looking. But anyway, go back to it.
Back to the draft.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So I'm torn between 2 here. Let me look at my list one more time. Yeah, so go there. All right, I'm between 2. I'm going to go with, you got to love the story of a father fighting for his son. And this was like a family man who it sort of turns madman to protect his son. I'm going to go on John Q. John Q.
Okay.
That was a great one.
I don't remember that one as well either.
His son needed like a transplant or some sort of medical issue, and he didn't have insurance. They wouldn't treat him, so he basically took the hospital like hostage, and he like held them all at gunpoint and made them like treat his son. Pretty intense movie. Yeah, it was a heart transplant. Okay, and it was I thought it was some sort of transplant. So very good movie there.
All right.
And you need a couple of movies you need to watch, Andy.
I know. I mean, to be honest, like some of them are, I just haven't seen. Like I don't watch a ton of movies, so I don't watch as much Denzel stuff because I feel like you have to be in the right frame of mind. He's like,
yes, it's not a light and airy kind of mood. Yeah,
you're not like coming out of there like some.
But that's so poignant now too, because our healthcare system. And this is not a political thing, I don't think at all. But our healthcare system is pretty terrible in the country for I think a lot of people. And like
with the guy Mangione, I forget the guy that shot the United Healthcare CEO. Do you remember?
Oh yeah. I know. I actually know a family friend was his fraternity brother. He went to Penn.
Really?
Yeah. So that's so simple. Yeah, you can. Those kind of stories come out there, and that unfortunately our healthcare is so for profit. Yeah,
there's a documentary about it now, which is like it frames it pretty well, like in terms of, I mean, there's a lot of people on his side still. It's like the guy was not a idiot. I mean, the guy obviously he was like a tops in his class, very smart.
Yeah,
but I think kind of just got misguided, but.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I think he could have he could have probably done similar stuff and saved, changed the systems a different way. But
didn't he have like a major, like a back fracture, and that sort of spurned him to and then got disenfranchised with the medical field?
A little bit of that, yeah. I think I don't think there was some of that, but he didn't really have that much of a problem. His parents were like loaded, so
yeah.
But he didn't he kind of spurred the money away. He didn't really go for that. Anyway, it's interesting. He's an interesting person for sure. But all right, I'm going to go.
Go for it.
My final pick. I think when he's at his best work when he's kind of plays like a badass. Although some of the picks I didn't really have this time, but I think no more of a badass is shown up in the movie American Gangster. When he plays like the Harlem drug lord, and just kind of is a total badass in there. It's kind of it's a similar like Godfather type of movie. It's got the everybody loves a gangster movie, so
that was my 2 that I was going between for sure. That and I mean, I didn't think for me it's like a weaker style The Departed for some reason. I don't know. I don't think it was as good as like some of the other gangster movies, but it's good. We're drafting 10th pick, so that makes sense. Yeah.
Thank you, Soda. Thank you. Yeah, no, it's a good one. Yeah, I would agree. Like it's when you're comparing it to like Godfather and some of the greatest movies of all time.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like
yeah.
it probably would be like 10th on the gangster movie. We did a gangster draft.
I think
I don't think we drafted that movie, but it would probably been there at the end. Yeah. No, it's good. And I to be honest, I'm sort of shocked with our picks this week that I think our picks are pretty strong for both of us.
Oh, look at that.
I don't think there's there's nobody really. I think, nothing terrible. I'm not. Maybe your order is a little off on some of them, but it's pretty good.
Like order, good. It's where they got them, so it's like you can't argue that. I know some of yours are good. I just can't. I haven't seen all of them. Is the problem on some of these? Like I don't remember seeing John Q. Book of Eli. I've seen parts. I haven't seen Fall and Training Day, obviously. Yeah, but
my God,
I know. All of mine I've seen. So
homework assignment for you. Fallen.
Which one?
Fallen. Yeah.
All right.
Fallen's awesome.
So you want to go through? There's a couple others that I was potentially gonna look at too. I haven't seen this one, but it's on a lot of lists. Inside Man. Have you seen that?
No.
Okay. I guess that's on our list of one to see.
Yeah.
What was the other? Malcolm X? That was a potential too. I mean.
Yeah.
I know he's really good in it. I remember watching it, but I think the content was not like it wasn't my favorite to.
I had that high on my list. I didn't draft it though, because the biopic where there's like it wasn't super great, and there's not like a whole the story. The story, right?
Okay, so Dan knows Inside Man. I don't remember that one.
I would go. Let's go back to a sports realm. Let's go to He Got Game.
Yeah,
Shuttlesworth. I mean, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that had Ray Allen in it, right?
Ray Allen. A little bit of a dark tale again too, where he was like only let out of jail to get his son to play. Was it go to a certain school?
Yeah,
is that what it was? Yeah.
A lot of these. I mean, again, his heyday was really kind of 25 years ago, probably. Yeah, or maybe 20. So I don't remember all of the movies that well.
I never even heard of that.
I don't know that one. What about? What was another one that was out there? I saw. I can't remember now.
I'll go with that. This is
Flight.
Flight. I was going to say Flight. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, Flight was on my. It was going to be up there too if I didn't get one of them.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, Denzel movies in general. I mean, they're going to be quality. They're just depending on what your soup du jour is, so to speak.
Yeah, and then I had Pelican Brief and Bone Collector, both like sort of crime or. He was pretty good both.
I do like Bone Collector. I did like it. I don't think the movie was great. Who was the woman in it? I don't think she was my favorite actress. Who was the one that?
Is it like Angelique Theron? Oh no, is it Jolie? Who the hell's in that?
It's Angelina Jolie. Yeah.
Okay.
She's not my favorite actress, so I
like her. She's no Keira Knightley, but she's good.
Don't even.
Okay. The Siege. Never heard of The Siege either.
No, Trip, you didn't miss anything. Nothing at all. No, we were show Trip the
list, our draft. Yeah. We're drafting a Denzel Washington movies trip. So that's our draft. Next week we'll be doing Next week we'll be doing a sports draft. We didn't really figure out what that is yet. But yeah, let's get to we'll spin the wheel to see who adds the name back on the list.
There we go.
Since we have an open spot on the wheel. So let's get this spinning.
I got mine, so I know who I'm picking if I win.
Oh, I don't have mine. Let me think for a second.
Oh, well, you better fix something.
You're not going to like mine.
Oh, no. You should not be allowed to pick this. Are you sure there's 10 good movies by this person?
Should we go with one of the greatest comedic minds of our time?
No.
Should we go with him? Should we go with him? And with the little hand? Chris Elliott. Chris Elliott on the board, Eddie. Chris Elliott.
Can't be serious.
Chris, I think I know. I can say
something. Are you sure there's 10? No, yeah, Dan says no.
No, Dan likes it. There's 10 movies.
Don't tell Dan what he likes.
I got 4 movies right here. I got 4 movies right here. I already got 4 in my head right now. So we're going.
That's all he's got.
No. 5. I got 5. I just came up with the 5th.
So no, he doesn't. He doesn't have 10 movies.
He does. I don't want to listen rude give any ideas here, but you got The Little Hand. You got Cabin Boy, his feature film where he was the leading man. You got Groundhog's Day.
He was in that movie for 2 minutes.
Groundhog's Day. You got The Abyss. He was very good in The Abyss. He was in There's Something About Mary. Great character in Something About Mary.
He's in these movies for this is like saying makes the best cameos.
We'll find 5 more. But again, this is only 1 out of 10 on the wheel, so we're not.
Yeah, but of course it's going to end up being him. So.
Hey, you didn't win the spin. You didn't win the spin, Andy. I can't help you.
He's a side character. He is. I think just you don't have to, but vote with your heart and vote Keith off the island.
Whoa! The Reseller Island podcast you're talking about?
No, I just meant in general.
He is definitely a side character, other than Cabin Boy, Sean. Cabin Boy was his main role. That might be the worst movie of all time.
Yeah, I was going to say, that classic movie, Cabin Boy.
Has anyone seen Cabin Boy in the chat?
No, of course not.
Yeah.
At least not willingly. They maybe got forced to watch it.
Homework assignment.
No homework. Do not get. That's a horrible homework assignment.
What was the homework assignment last week? Was it Being John Malkovich?
I think so.
Anyone watch Being John Malkovich?
Everyone wants to sit here and talk about John Malkovich.
Did he win an award? Never heard of it? Oh man, classic movie, sci-fi. Didn't have many lead roles. Yeah, he's a supporting character. But me and Eddie did talk about the draft. The people are not happy with this draft, but we don't know if he'll be ever picked.
No, every right to hate that pick. That's a hard. You look at the rest of the people, and we had difficulty picking some of the biggest. They run out after 6 or 7. Maybe not Denzel, but others.
Let me do something real fast. I will ask ChatGPT. Let's ask ChatGPT. What actor?
Why don't you repick? Everybody would like you a lot better if you repicked.
Hold on. Let me just do something. As the award-winning movies. I was going to see who has the most award-winning movies I put, just to give us a sense of. Oh, come on. Just give me an answer, ChatGPT. Is she thinking? What is this?
Yeah.
Daniel Day-Lewis came up with.
Yeah, we'll have to pick the same movie over again. For my second, maybe we can do that. We'll pick the 5 best movies, but you can all pick the same movie because there's no 10 movies from them.
It gave me Jack Nicholson or Daniel Day-Lewis.
You're right. They didn't even respect him, so he's not even an actor.
No, I didn't put him on there. What we got? Vito? What is it? Oi to. Do you know that?
I don't.
I'm gonna Google Translate that.
Yeah. See what.
How's it going, Vito? Is that Italian maybe or French?
That does not look Italian.
I don't know languages at all.
His name is Vito.
No, I wasn't even. Yeah.
Maybe I'm right.
Let me Google Translate. Well, give me some ideas, Andy. Give me some ideas of other actors. You want to do?
How about Vince Vaughn?
Not terrible, but maybe we do.
Do.
That's okay, Vito. Yeah, no worries. I appreciate you watching.
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn's all right, but we could do
Tom Cruise is on the list.
Yeah.
Pacino's not. De Niro's not yet. But yeah, exactly. There's tons more.
Exactly what?
He said there's so many good lead choices. Chris Elliott is doo-doo. Who else could we put on that list? We could do Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Philip Seymour Hoffman. There you go.
Yeah. Does he have 10 movies?
Yeah.
Philip Seymour. Oh, Groundhog's Day. Did I say that for Chris Elliott?
Yeah, I think you did. Adam Sandler, he might be on there, actually. I think he's on there, right? Is he not on there?
I think I'm getting Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Is what?
Is Adam Sandler on the list or no?
No Adam Sandler. All right, let's get the chat. Let's get the chat to nominate 5 actors, and we'll do a spinning wheel of the 5 actors.
Okay.
That's the way to do it. So let's just list off 5 actors.
Yeah, no, how about each person? Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Whoever puts an actor in they want, put on the list. DiCaprio we have on. We should probably show the wheel of who we have too.
Yeah. There's the wheel.
Got a lot of retro guys here.
All right, Shane. Yeah, you're on, man. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
We might need to. Philip Seymour Hoffman would be tough though. 15. 10 movies. Yes, I don't know. 15 I could come up with.
Yeah, you would struggle with a lot of things.
Not winning last 4 weeks. That's not a diamond struggle there. Ford. You're going Harrison Ford? Is that? So Dan, I know we were talking about that. Having another woman on there. Sandra Bullock. Yeah. There you go. Dan's in with Sandra. That's a good pick.
I like it. I was trying to think of a good actress. Okay. I was thinking of Julia Roberts, but Sandra Bullock has more.
All right, so we got Harrison Ford, Sandra Bullock, not Keira Knightley. Nobody wants Keira Knightley on twice.
That's a tough list, to be honest. There was another one, right? Philip Seymour Hoffman, right?
Yeah, how many do we have?
That's 3.
Anybody else want to join? What
else we got? Let's see.
Julia Roberts. Yeah.
I'll throw Vince Vaughn on there. What the hell? I mean, that's a hard list too.
Kathy Bates. That's tough. I don't know how many Kathy Bates movies are out there.
Yeah.
All right. Is that good? I think we got a good list.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll just throw De Niro on there. Somebody said, Sean said that. Let's go De Niro. All right. So there we got it. So let me get over. So you get that on there? Yeah. Let's get that to spinning. You shuffle it up. And here we go. We just wanted to do a wheel.
There you go, Philip. Oh no! Vince Vaughn. It was in the cards.
All right.
So we're putting Vince on instead, right?
Yeah.
Phew.
Do you want to spin it now or to spin it next week? Keep it a surprise for the week. Keep it a surprise.
Yeah.
Keep it a surprise. All right. Let me save that. I'm saving that wheel.
I know. So I thought for sure that was in there. It looked like that was.
I don't know if I love Philip Seymour Hoffman, but I don't know if I know 10 movies of his. I mean, I could do Chris Elliott a lot easier.
Of course. All right. Well,
all right. So that wraps it up. So yeah, we're gonna do a sports video next week or sports draft. I don't know topic yet. Maybe we'll do sports. Maybe we won't. We'll play it by ear. Maybe it's an all movie month.
There you go.
We'll see. So guys, check me out tomorrow morning. I'm on dibdit.com selling like pop culture stuff, sports memorabilia, autographs, a lot of NASCAR stuff. I don't think we are. No, I work Friday night and then I work Saturday. We did put out a regular video on Rips and Brews last night that came out, and Andy, how's the editing going on the other video?
No, I haven't started that yet. Yeah, it's gonna be a long one.
Yeah, you gotta come on, get to working.
Well, I got work to do, so don't get home until later. So anyway,
all right. Anyway. But yeah, well, that's going to be an excellent video if Andy edits it. So that's going to be next Tuesday, Andy, is the deadline.
I thought you said next Thursday.
No, Tuesday.
Okay.
Because remember, we announced that we're going to have the Hops and Hits on Thursday, so we wanted to have it ahead of that.
All right.
So, yeah, guys. So, did that tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. And then stay tuned for the Reseller Island podcast every Monday morning. That's going to come out. And I have a video coming out Saturday at 1 o'clock. We'll have some shorts over on Rips and Brews as well. And we'll see you next week, 8 o'clock. Peace.
Oh.